Okay, it's about noon. This is Glendalough, Upper Lakes. Doing a day trip up here. It's a lot more touristy than I expected. There's a car park, €4, which is fine as long as the money goes towards maintaining the park. A lot of people. The car park was full. A lot of people out walking dogs, walking around. It's my kind of place. I love it. It's windy and damp like every day so far in Ireland. The drizzle has turned to a light rain, so I got my umbrella, hence the orange tint. And there are quite a few paths available. A waterfall seems like the highlight. Holanas waterfall. I was thinking about doing the white trail, which goes all the way around the lake and up into the mountains. 9 kilometers, 3 hours, 380 meters up. So I'll plan on that, depending on the weather. And it looks like we go to the waterfall first, and then continue on from there. Yeah, it's coming down now though. So I'm just getting started, but it's quite steep and beautiful already. The waterfall. Then I don't know how well you can tell the slope on the camera, but it's quite a hike up. Okay, where I passed just a minute ago was the waterfall. That water is quite clear. The drizzle stopped. The trail is big enough for a car. Actually, this is wider than their paved roads. A little bit of sunlight even. Things are picking up. Turns out the white route is closed for upgrades. Upgrading the route. So I am now on the blue route. See where this takes me, because I can now remember the map where it goes. But it said this was the detour. I'm only about 10 minutes in. Been uphill the whole way, but God, am I out of shape. I don't know what happened. Years of doing nothing, I guess. Struggling. Need that second wind. But look at this. At least all that rain pays off. It makes it really green. Okay, now the blue goes off the car trail onto a path through the forest with a boardwalk. It's quite the stairways to heaven. Stairway to heaven. Quite steep. Right, here's the Upper Lake trail right in the middle. It's the white one, the closed one. The blue goes in the forest there. This appears to be the summit. It stays level for a bit. It's the boardwalk the whole way because it's just a bog if you step off. Here's a good example. And it is quite cold and windy up here. Quite cold now. Don't know if you can see it on my face. I can feel it on my face though. Can see why nothing grows up here. I mean, no trees. The wind is ridiculous, if you can even hear me. It's still quite a busy Sunday. Lots of people out. Some sort of eggs here, I think. Maybe frogs. Haven't seen any animals up here. Oh, more over here. Lots of them. Whatever they are. Coming to the end of the boardwalk. There's a lot of stepping aside to let people pass. As you can see, there's only enough room for one person. Turning into stones now. Follow the trail of people down there to see when it crosses the stream and comes back down towards the lake. Here's what I just walked down. Hands are frozen. Man, wind is cold. The clouds came back. So people actually worked out here. There's a sign saying that this was a lead mine in 1867. You can see some of the structures still standing. Well, parts of them, at least. Even people living in that one over there. Living's a strong word, but we'll go with it for now. The guy taking a leak on the box down there. And the lake. And a bridge across the stream. And then start heading back. Not a bad hike at all. Now the walk back to the starting point or the finish point. It depends if you're a glass half empty or a glass full. Half full. The water in the stream is quite rust colored, so maybe that's the lead, or maybe just the soil. The soil's black, so maybe it turns the water brown. Don't know, I would have to ask somebody. I do not know. Starting to drizzle again. More in the drizzle. It's rain. It's raining. And filling out stereotypes perfectly. Behind me in the yellow coat is a Japanese man, and he is he is hiking and climbing these wet stones in sandals. It seems the perfect stereotype. I can barely walk on it in hiking boots. He's just cruising up in flip-flops. It's awesome. Anyway, here's where we are now. Working our way down to the lake, down near the bottom of the hill mountain now. Behind me, some huge boulders. If one came crashing down, it'd be a bad day. And this is the final 2 kilometers to the car park. Just walk near the edge of the lake. Here come some more boulderers. Back at the last place with all the big boulders. They're there climbing them and having fun.